do a quick content creation demo. So I'm going to go to groups. I'm going to select one of my groups. Go to start a new post. We're going to create a topic. Selecting topic, put in a title of our topic and some relevant information that we want to share. Once we put in our information here, we can select from the options over here. We can share it with other groups, publish to the City Plaza. We can make this visible to members only. Remember, this is not members of the group, but members of the church as reflected in church membership. Leaders that are in the group, we can make it priority, which will override some email settings. We can have this be visible by men only. Because I'm male, I can create men-only content. If I was female, it would be women-only content. Can limit email, which again overrides some email settings. This time, instead of sending an email when people said they didn't want it, this would not send one when they said they were available for it. We can also make this a no response topic. Creating an event is similar. We're going to click on event here. First, we're going to put in the title and the description. Select a date and time. We can see here we have a number of options to choose between daily, weekly, monthly, and even yearly. Monthly will change, as will weekly, depending upon what day it is. We can have this go forever or until an end date or a number of times. Once we select the date, we can invite guests. This is where we would share it, publish it. This is similar to a topic. We also have some similar options here as topics. We can go to location and set a location for the event. We can add custom addresses here. Book a room. This is for the children's module, so we're not going to talk about that. But the final thing is here, item and roles. So we can add items for guests to bring. We can also add roles to be filled. So we can say a side dish, and we need 3 of those. And we could also add roles possibly for, cleanup and someone to do entertaining. We can post that and then it would be all set. We can also always save a draft here and it would be able to come back to it later. We're going to look at prayers real quick. Prayer, we're going to put the prayer in. We can put in details of the prayer. We can always add a file to our topics, events, prayers, needs, any of them. Files can be added. We have the same options over here to share or adjust the visibility and email settings. We see these email setting ones because we're a leader. We post this prayer request. Again, the difference between a prayer and a topic is that a prayer can be updated and people can add it to their prayer list. Finally, we'll look at the need, which after looking at the other 3 will be very similar. We have our title, our description. We can share it. We have our options over here that we can select from. We can add an address to a need, and then we can also add tasks or items. So we put in the task, and then we would give it a date that it would need to start at, or that we need someone to fill that need on. Now the date is optional, but you can select it. Those are the basics of content creation. If you have any other questions, consult the help desk or send a message to one of us on the Builders.